Hello my pretties, it's Lion Queen here, and today we're gonna do another video of Lioness commentary, and today we are looking at a Dead Rising fanfiction. I remember this one dude named Stitpo apparently narrated this story, and this story, oh god, this story was just not that good. I'm definitely gonna be honest. I know a few people have narrated this story and they said it was really messed up. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, pretty much narrate this. So, I already narrated it. I'm like, oh god. This one, not joking, this one was dated all the way back in 2010. So, before I continue, to the author of the story, I'm not trying to do this to be mean or insult or anything. This is just me, doing pretty much a commentary on this story. But anyways, folks, I think we should get on with this story. Dead Rising Free, Dead Flying. Chapter 1. Terrier at 3,000 feet. Okay, there's a lot of spelling errors in this story, and I could already tell the grammar is not that good. So, oh man, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Chuck West was a businessman, was a businessman on a plane trip going for Washington to meet the president on an important business meeting in Washington. Mr. President, I am coming to meet you. We have very important business meetings to discuss, said Chuck West, and went on the plane and was flying a trip to Washington. Does the author have no idea how to spell or something? Like, look at this. Like, look at this. Like, there's so much grammar. The grammar really needs a lot of work. And also, Chuck West's name, well, the last name should be capitalized. Should have a capital W and a capital C for a name. For a name of a person, place, or thing, you always have to capitalize it, unless there is an exception where there isn't. Oh man, I don't know what I'm getting into. The plane flies through the sky like a bird, and then when he was suddenly hit by lightning blot. Lightning blot. Oh, he couldn't spell lightning bolt correctly. The plane's flying systems was hurt, and the plane was crashing down. Oh no, the plane has crashed, said the pilot, and the plane crashed so fast, so not a lot of time left. I have covered wars, said Chuck West, as he who was in the cockpit and was helping flying the plane so it would not crash, but also fixed because he was a mechanic with tools. Good businessmen always have controls of situations, said Chuck West, and then he headed back to the plane's pilot. Thanks, Chuck West, you are a hero to us all, said Plane, and Chuck West was proud that he saved lives forever. Okay, there's no punctuation. Literally. There's run-on sentences. There's no commas or periods. So this story is already hard enough to read as it is. Oh man. I can understand this was the author's first story, but at the same time, this looks like a 5-year-old wrote it. That's just... I'm not trying to say that to be an asshole. I'm just saying this is exactly how a 5-year-old would write. That's just me, though. Chapter 2, What is Zombies? They spelled zombies incorrectly. Chuck West sits in the chair and relaxes after he saved plane from crash, and was fun and happy to listen to music on MP3 player, and was given free food and drink from plane staff to us all. Thanks, you don't have to do this. I'm not a hero, I'm just a businessman who want help, said Chuck West, and another passenger was still happy. Nonsense, Chuck West. You are a hero to us all and saved lives and deserve these treatments, said the Schwartzness. Oh my god, there's the author's note that says, I do not know how to spell that word. I don't write, but I'm not sure. Keep reading because it gets good. And then there was a zombie behind her. Then the zombie bit the Schwartzness and she yelled, Oh no, now I am a zombie too. and then she was a zombie as well, and the passengers on the plane were also turning to zombies because there were more zombies on plane. "Why zombies on plane?" yelled Lady as she was bitten and turned into a zombie, and Chuck West had no time to answer why the zombies cornered in the plane by zombies and was one little kid zombie. Author's note: there is not a kid zombie in the game. It's the original character. I hope you enjoy my story. I'm not really enjoying this story because of how god awful this is. Like, oh my god, there's so much spelling errors. Like, there's lowercase i's in this story. Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna link this story down so you guys can have a look at the story and you guys will see what I mean. But oh my god, this story just, oh god. Oh my god, my brain is literally hurting from this. Chuck West had to kill zombies fast because he was cornered and had to fight his way out of zombies, and he killed one chokeslam because he was a wrestler. No, he wasn't. I mean, Chuck Green was pretty much not a wrestler. Maybe he was, but I can't remember. I haven't played Dead Rising in a long time. Then he killed the other zombies with briefcase because he was also a businessman. And case closed, said Chuck West, because it was a joke like was said to kill a briefcase. Chuck West had to go to the cockpit because the pilot had got him to safety and the plane was zombies, but zombies was a lot between Chuck and the door to cockpit, and so he had to fight some more through the aisles to get to the door. This won't be easy, said Chuck West as he fight through the zombies, and get to the door was a strong fighter. Chapter 3, Dead Airplane. Oh my god, this one's getting me literally a headache from this now, guys. I literally have a headache from this. Chuck West get to cockpit and pilot was okay and said, "Chuck West, hello, thanks for saving us." And Chuck West pointed at the door and said, "No time for thanking me now, pilot. These planes are already zombies." So the pilot was scared of zombies and Chuck had to guard the door so no zombies could get in. The planes was almost like the airport in Washington, and nightmares would be almost over if not when they got there. "If we got there," said Chuck West, and oh my god, that doesn't even be a word, and keep the door closed because zombies were outside the door, banging and want to get in because save people in cockpit. Then suddenly a zombie fell through the roof of the airplane and attacked pilot, and Chuck West had to punch the zombie head off and look at the pilot, who becomes slow and ask him, "Are you alright?" asked Chuck West. Are you kidding me right now, guys? Oh my god. Oh, the grammar is terrible. None of this is really making any sense. Like, this story literally makes zero sense whatsoever. Like, none of this makes any sense. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is already giving me a headache as it is. "No, I am to die by a zombie, Chuck West. You must save plane and get to Washington, and president needs to know about the zombies on the plane," said pilot, and he died and was a zombie. Chuck West used boxing gloves to punch the pilot zombie's head and move fast before the plane crashed. But did he make it in time? Chapter 5. Okay, Chapter 4, like, that's Chapter 4 you're writing. Like, seriously, you don't skip one chapter. Like, from Chapter 3, Chapter 4, then Chapter 5. Like, get it right. Dawns of the Day. Chuck West saved an airplane and got off safe with briefcase, and the zombie team of zombie kill mercenary men and meet him outside plane. "Where are zombies?" asked the mercenary leader. "We had to kill him." "In plane," said Chuck West, and backed away, and the machinery walked into the plane, and the zombies already dead with their heads punched off. It was Chuck West who killed them off before all the planes got too strong. Chuck West met with President the next day. "Mr. West, I need to talk to you about our secrets operation, codenamed Zombie." The end? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Wow, I can definitely say right now. What did I read? Like, what is this? The story was not even. I mean, the story just. The story was not that good. I'm definitely going to be brutally honest. The story was just terrible. This, I can definitely say, this story has too much grammatical errors. There is too much punctuation errors. There's too much run-on sentences. There's lowercase i's. There's lowercase case letters where they shouldn't be, and they should be capitalized. This story is just literally just Why did I even bother to read this story? I have no idea, but this story was just not really that good. This story was just literally why does this story even freaking exist to begin with? This story was just really weird, and this story was just not that good. Like, seriously, this story was not good at all. I mean, what I would have done to make the story better is try to make more sense. I would definitely delete the story and start over. That's pretty much what I have to say. Oh my god, my head is still hurting from reading this godforsaken story. Oh man, I'm really glad that it's over. The story was just, it didn't make any sense. The story made zero sense at all with this. That's literally why it was really hard to read. Like, the story was so difficult for me to read. I literally had to sit there and, like, look at it. It's like, are you kidding me? Why is the grammar so fucking terrible? There's places where commas should be, and there's places where periods should be. There should be uppercase I's, and names of people, places, or things should be capitalized. Man, I really need to get a drink, because literally I am really have a bad headache right now from reading this godforsaken story. Okay, well, I'll leave a link to the story in the description down below, so you guys can go check out this story if you're wondering what this story is. I remember Stipio apparently read this story, and yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny listening to him read it, but when I'm reading it, I'm like, what on earth is this? That's literally my reaction, is like, what the hell is this story? Like, this story was terrible. The grammar needs work. Same with the sentence structuring. Punctuation needs to be revised, and everything about it just needs a complete utter rewrite, and needs more understanding and more context. That's literally what this is. Man. Well, like I'm always gonna say, like I always continue to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion. If you disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these stories. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. Final rating, 0 out of 10. Not a really good story. I don't like it. I mean, Dead Rising Psychopath Creepypasta mode was 1,000 times better than this one. Anyways, I guess with that being the case and that being said, what did you guys personally think of this story? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you want to follow me on Twitter, link to my Twitter account will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on Twitter. Also, if you want to go follow me on DeviantArt, link to my DeviantArt will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. Also, if you're interested in subscribing to my backup channel known as Mr. Xigo, as link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go check it out. Now, as always, This is no offense to the offer or anything like that. This is just me pretty much sitting there and going through, the story, just doing it for fun and all that. But anyways, with that being the case, and with that being said, like I'm always going to continue to say, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out. And like always, roll the outro because I'm out and I need to go get my brain fixed. What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video. And I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, please stay pretty.